Beth Eland. Today's class, we are going to get into the whole body. We are going to work with some gentle twisting movements to generate some fire within the core. And then we're going to ground that in the end. If you like to sit on a blanket while you're in seated postures, go ahead and grab that and be sitting on it. I'm sitting on mine. And we're just going to begin in a comfortable seat. Cross legs is great, or you can sit on your heels if that is more comfortable to you. And take a moment, find a nice tall spine, shoulders over your hips, ears over your shoulders. And slow your breath down. Inhale, fill the belly. And exhale, let it go. Dip your right ear towards your right shoulder. And just let the weight of your head and gravity pulling. Give you a gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. If you feel like you want to walk your left fingertips out a little ways, you can. Just very gentle here. Keeping with your breath. Walking your left fingertips back in. Lower your chin to your chest. So you're looking straight down. Chin to chest. Letting your head hang. And then continuing the roll. Bringing your left ear towards your left shoulder. And just letting gravity hold you. Or maybe walking your right fingertips out just a little ways to extend the stretch into the top of your shoulder. And take another breath in. Walk your right fingertips back. Lower your chin to your chest. And inhale, bring your head back up to neutral. Reach both arms up overhead. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left wrist or left arm, left hand wraps around your right wrist. And exhale, lean over to the left. Big side body stretch. Both sitting bones still ready. Into your cushion. Inhale, both arms lift up. And exhale to the opposite side. So now your right wrist or right hand is gripping onto your left wrist. And moving with the breath, let's just do one more on each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean right. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you and twist towards the left. Again, both sitting bones staying firmly planted. This twist is from the navel. So everything from the navel down stays as it was. As you inhale, feel your spine telescoping up and out of your hips. And as you exhale, engage the abs and pull yourself deeper into the twist. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, left hand to the right knee, right arm behind you. Nice and tall spine. And your hands are really only guiding you. Don't pull yourself into a twist. Use your abs to do that work. One more deep breath in. Exhale, untwist. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side. And exhale, hug yourself. So bring your right arm underneath the left and clasp onto either shoulder blade here. And you can stay here with your elbows stacked like this, or you can come into your full eagle arms. So bringing both forearms straight up, either with the backs of your hands together or wrapping, bringing the palms together, lifting the elbows slightly, and maybe dipping the chin, keeping the shoulders relaxed down and away from the ears. And gentle stretch into the upper back. Pressing the palms of the hands together. Begin to unwind. Reach your arms back straight out. Imagine someone's pulling on both arms. Big breath. And on your next exhale, bring your arms back in. Left arm underneath the right this time. And same thing, maybe you're staying here. Your elbows slightly lifted. Or coming into your eagle arms. Gently lifting the elbows, pushing the hands away from your face and into each other. And maybe dipping the chin slightly. Lower body staying sturdy, abs are still engaged here. You can unwind your arms, reach your arms back out. Maybe roll out the shoulders. Reverse directions. And shake out the wrists, roll those out. And we're going to shift into our table pose. And then moving into our downward facing dog. Plant your palms down. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Curl your back toes under. Press into your fingertips and knuckles. And as you exhale, lift your hips up and back towards the back wall and where the ceiling meets the back wall. Spine is nice and long. Ears between the biceps. Maybe pedal out the legs by bending one knee and straightening the other. Let's work on our shoulders a little bit here. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, bringing your shoulders over your wrists. And exhale, push back to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Abs are strong. Exhale, dog. Inhale, come forward, trying to line up your hips with your shoulders. And exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee. Exhale, bring that foot up and in between the palms. Dropping the back knee down for our low lunge. Inhale, both arms rise up overhead. Take a breath here. And find your nice tall spine. Tailbone pointed straight down. Left knee directly over the ankle. Exhale, bring your arms down. Left hand comes to the low back. Right arm reaches forward and twist open to the left. And maybe bringing that right arm back. And the left hand was here to make sure your hips aren't shifting. You're again twisting from the navel. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hand comes to the low back. Right arm comes down. Plant your hand down. And then take a nice little quad stretch here. So bring your the right foot in. Reach for that foot with your left hand. I like to grab at the pinky toe side of the foot. And then push your foot into your hand. Feel a nice quad stretch here. If this is a lot on your knees, you can place a blanket under your knees, or you can curl the mat halfway over. Exhale, release hold of the foot. Let it slowly move back down. On twist. We're going to straighten the front leg. Try to shin that heel forward a bit so your hip stays over your right knee. Ardha Hanumanasana. Huge hamstring stretch. Flexing this left foot. Toes curling up. Take 2 breaths here. Replant the front foot. Tuck the back toes under. Plant your hands. And step your foot back. Down dog. Finding your placement here, doing any movements that feel good. We're going to do our 3 planks again. So inhale forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, strong plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, plant that foot towards the front of the mat and come into your low lunge. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Shoulders stay relaxed away from the ears. If you like to make a cactus shape with your arms, that can make this easier. If you're having trouble finding the soft shoulders here in this pose. Nice tall spine, big inhale and exhale. Arms come down. Right hand comes to the low back. Make sure it's not shifting. Left arm comes forward and twist open towards the right. Maybe reaching that right arm back behind you. Only going as far as feels good here. One more inhale, strong quads. And exhale, right hand comes back to the low back. And left hand comes down to the mat here. Bend your left knee. And grab onto that foot for your quad stretch. Really pushing that foot into your hand. Not pulling it back too far. Big inhale. And exhale, release that foot back down to the mat. Untwist. And straighten your front foot. Flex it. And maybe shimmy it forward a few inches to come into your half splits. Breathing deeply, imagine your breath can go directly all the way down through the hamstrings where you're feeling this stretch the most. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, rebend that front foot, plant your palms, tucking that back toe under and pushing back, downward dog. Again, making any movements that feel good. And then walk your feet towards the front of the mat, towards your hands. Keep your knees bent generously and keep full down. Uttanasana, maybe swaying side to side. You can hold on to either elbow if that feels good. Let your head be heavy like a bowling ball. Big breath out. Inhale, place your hands right below your knees and lift halfway. Exhale here. And inhale, push into both feet to come all the way up. Reaching your arms up overhead. Reach, reach, reach. take another breath like this. And exhale, arms come down to the sides, palms shining forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Making sure your feet are parallel, knees are ever so slightly bent, chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, circle your arms around and up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Let yourself hang until heel your feet closer together. Press your legs into each other. Bring your fingertips to the mat next to your feet. Bend your knees a lot, like you're sitting into a chair, as we move into our chair pose, Utkatasana. So bending your knees a lot. Inhale, lift your upper body away from the thighs, as if you're sitting into a giant chair behind you. Looking down, you should be able to see your big toes. Sink your booty down lower than you think you can, or that you think you want to. Your arms can be straight up. They can be on your hips. They can be in prayer. Whatever feels best for you in this position. One more breath like this. Let's inhale, straighten both legs and reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down, mountain pose. Move your feet back to be about hip width apart. Bring most of your weight into your right foot, or into your left foot, sorry, into your left foot. And inhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Exhale, step that foot back, high lunge. Finding your balance here, whatever you need. If you need to grab the wall, like I did. And inhale, both arms come up. And just like your low lunge, your left knee is directly over the ankle. Hips are square. You can bend that right knee as much as you need to. And then straighten it slowly. You're finding a lot of energy coming out of the right heel. Coming into our twist. Bringing your left hand to your low back. Right arm comes forward. Finding your balance is a little bit harder with this one. And left arm reaches behind you. Bring your hand back to your low back. Untwist. Take a big inhale and exhale. Step your back foot back forward to the top of the mat. Either hands to prayer or just mountain pose, palms shining forward. Two breaths like this. Let's bring your feet closer together again. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Bending your knees a lot. Going to find your chair pose again. So bringing just the fingertips to the mat alongside your feet. Pressing your legs together. Bend your knees a lot. And on an inhale, lift your torso away from the thighs. Engage the abs. Keep that back strong, curling the tailbone down, lifting the chest up, and breathing deeply and slowly. Really strong pose. This looks like a chair, so they call it chair pose, but it's really called fierce pose. And for a good reason. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. And then exhale, hands fall to either side, out in pose. Re-widen your feet about hip width apart. Bringing all your weight into your right foot this time. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, step it back, high lunge. Inhaling, arms up overhead. Huge energy here. Trying to find even balance between the front and the back foot. One more big inhale. And exhale, hands come down. Right arm comes to the low back. Left arm reaches forward. Twist open towards the right. Maybe reaching that right arm back behind you. One more big breath in and out. And bring your right hand back to your low back as you untwist. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring that back foot forward to meet the right. Tadasana. Taking 2 breaths here. And toe heel your feet apart. So your toes are out and your heels are in. And I'll turn you to face you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go into Malasana or squat pose. Bring your hands to prayer. Bending the knees and squatting down. If it's not comfortable for you to come all the way down like this, you can always stay up. Or you can sit on a block or a cushion. The cushion might be too small, so if you have a block, you can put a block underneath your booty to help with this position. You can use your elbows on the inner thighs to kind of push your hips open very gently. We're finding a nice tall spine here. Let your tailbone sink down towards the earth as your crown reaches upward towards the sky. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands behind you to set your seat onto the mat. And give yourself a little bit of space. Bring your soles of your feet together to touch. Find a nice tall spine. If you like to sit on a cushion, do so now. Find your nice tall spine for our butterfly fold, Baddha Konasana. and fold forward. You can have your feet as far away or as close to you as you like, depending on what kind of stretch you are looking for today. Keep your spine long. If you want to shift right to left a little ways, you can. If it feels good, it feels intuitive to you. Take a few more deep breaths like this. And breathing deep into your belly. And after your next round of breath, place your palms down into the mat. Push yourself back up, tall spine, and extend both legs out in front of you, flexing your feet. You can keep your legs straight or you can bend your knees a little bit. Whatever feels best for you. You can try both ways and experiment with what feels best today. Again, forward fold, spine is tall, and exhale, fold forward. And placing your hands either on the sides of the mat next to your legs or on your shins, or you can grab onto your feet, especially if your knees are bent, and be nice. But don't feel any need to grab your feet. You can have your hands wherever feels best. Make sure your spine is long. And once you find that long spine, you can round your head down, chin towards the chest if you like, and let your body hang. And surrendering to the hold of gravity. Two more deep breaths here. And push your palms into the mat to come back up. We're going to lie down on our back for Shavasana, our final resting pose. Move the pillow out of your way, or you can place it so it goes underneath your knees for Shavasana if you like that. Hands come behind you, roll down one vertebra at a time. Extend your legs out, palms shining up. And find your positioning here. Your shoulder blades flat on the mat. And allow yourself to fully relax. And notice if there's any tension in the jaw, the neck. And feel the softening space between the shoulder blades, heart melting. The area behind the navel, softening towards the mat, and the low back. Allow the glutes to soften, letting the legs splay out. No tension in the knees, the calves, or the toes. Taking time here in silence to be with your breath. Notice how you feel. Meld with the earth. Let's take 10 more breaths like this, giving ourselves plenty of time and space for the stillness. You can stay here for as long as you like. And when you feel ready, you'll wiggle your fingers and toes, reaching your arms up overhead and gently rolling over to one side and curling up here for just a moment. And slowly pushing yourself up, take a seat in whatever way is comfortable for you. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Notice how your body feels. And give yourself gratitude for coming to the mat. I'll close our time together by chanting Om one time. You can join if you like, or just listen. Inhale deeply. Om. Bowing forward and slowly blinking the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please let me know how it made you feel in the comment section. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you don't. I will see you in the next video.